What it do, God? It's your boy, Trap Astrology, live from the trenches. Only place you can get real nigga interpretations and translations for astrology, astronomy, and anything spiritual, you dig? And next on our card series is the Emperor. Like I said, last time was the Empress, which was divine and feminine energy, um, nurturing, creation, shit like that. The Emperor is the opposite. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, if the Empress is the baddest bitch, I like to call this head honcho. what head honcho mean? I mean leader of the team. You get what I'm saying? This card right here, it represents like structure, obedience, discipline. Rarely will you get, like I said, you can have the baddest bitch in the world, but rarely will she become a CEO or a boss or any of this shit. I'm not saying she can't do this shit on her own, because the Emperor energy ain't just for niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the energy. But you gonna need some masculine energy to put that shit in check. The last card was all about getting in touch with your divine feminine nature, which is going out and enjoying the beauties of life. This card in the journey is when you rein it in. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool to vacation, but you can't vacation all year. You gotta go put in some work so you can go do those vacations. You get what I'm saying? So this card, like I said, this head honcho, right? I like to call it, like I said, this the Emperor, or I like to call it the head honcho, because this top dog around here. And like I said, it don't always mean a man or like, but it's masculine energy, and masculine energy got to work with feminine energy. If feminine energy all about the divine, the intuition, feeling good, all of that shit. Somebody, you can't. Everything ain't all roses. Everything ain't all roses. Somebody, you can't play all day. On that Jimmy Neutron movie where all the parents got abducted by aliens, it was lit as a bitch for like 2 days, and then niggas was like started having tummy aches and being scared of the dark and all type of shit because they ain't had no structure, no order. So all the fun in the world, it's cool, but you can't even know fun if you ain't got no order. If all you do is get lit every day, getting lit ain't fun. That's your regular everyday life, because you ain't got no structure on it. That's like me smoking. I smoke every day. This ain't even fun. This something that I do. This something that's just a part of me now. It ain't smoking for fun. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that. This card is about reining it in. The Empress is all about going into feeding into your natures, going out and living life, doing the beauties, taking a day off. This card is taking a day on. This card is putting some order in the household. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, you can't get nowhere if you ain't got no rules and regulations. This card is all about, this card is the Saturn card. And I'm ruled by Saturn. You know what I'm saying? I'm Aquarius. So this card is this Big Daddy Saturn. Because the other card is Venus. Venus is the mother, then Saturn is the father. So this card is all that fatherly energy. You get what I'm saying? So when this card come out, like I said, it's almost the opposite. It's almost the opposite of the Empress card. Because when this card came out, it's time to get discipline. It's time to get some structure. It's time to put some order on some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to rein it in. It's time, it's time to put some boundaries on some shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling you to be a drill sergeant, but when this card get pulled out straight up in its full essence, this card is telling you, all right, it's time to put some structure and some order and some discipline and some authority on what you're doing. Whatever the situation entails, this is what this card is about. Head honcho, leader of the team. You get what I'm saying? Like, it really, like I said, this probably don't even be that long, because masculine energy is pretty cut and dry. Feminine energy is like, in the three-dimensional realm, I'll say, men are pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? Masculine energy is pretty simple. It's the feminine energy that goes so deep and has so many layers. Masculine energy is pretty much cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? Like authority, structure, you know what I'm saying? Putting things into play. you gotta have, you could be the best mother in the world. You could be the nicest, kindest mother in the world. But when them kids get to acting up, if you can't put on some masculine energy and say, hey, sit the fuck down, if you ain't got one of those deep voices on you or one of those mother scowls on you, if you can't put no masculine energy on it, you're going to have a tough time in your household. That's why that's why people be emphasizing, having two parents in the household, just because you need both of those energies. Now, some people can play both roles perfectly fine, but, you need both. You can't have all Empress energy and no Emperor. Like I said, all play and no work. You would never know what play is, because your play become your work. You can't know good without bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bad. This gas be fucking me up. But, that's basically what it is. Like I said, and this one won't be that long, because it's really just the opposite of the Empress energy. So, like I said, when the Emperor come out, just know it's time to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? It's time to straighten up. It's time to get on the curfew. It's time to go to bed on time. You know what I'm saying? It's time to, you said you was going to work out, it's time to build a schedule. You know what I'm saying? Be on your own ass. If you tell yourself, oh yeah, man, on Wednesdays I want to read a book every Wednesday, or I want to have reading time every Wednesday where I read for 2 hours. If Wednesday come and go and your ass don't read, you got to be on your own ass with this energy, with this card out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Like I said, this energy, masculine, feminine energy, I'm not talking about like I said, these cards, use them as an examples with mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, that type of shit. But all of this energy is in all of us, masculine and feminine energy. You get what I'm saying? So a bitch can pull out this Emperor card, just like a nigga can pull out the Empress card. You get what I'm saying? A bitch can pull out this Emperor card, and like I said, it mean the same shit. It's time to tighten up, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get your shit in order. You get what I'm saying? You ain't gonna make it nowhere without no structure. Not in this Saturn real world we in. Saturn controlled time and too much of this motherfucker for you to be able to do some shit without Saturn having to say. You get what I'm saying? And big boy Saturn, Big Daddy Saturn, is all about hard lessons. You get what I'm saying? So if this card pull out, you want to ignore it, you gonna have a hard motherfucking lesson. And that could be however you want to put it. You get what I'm saying? Like a hard motherfucking lesson. It could be something simple like, oh man, I'm running out of weed late night. Should I call some weed now, or should I wait till the morning? But niggas don't be up in the morning, and your ass fuck around, wait till the morning. Now you can't get no weed till the afternoon. You gotta go all night and all morning without no smoke. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be you go out partying and drinking every day. Every other day you going out getting blackout drunk, and you pull this card out, you ignore it, you fuck around, get a DUI, fuck around, crash, drunk driving and shit. You get what I'm saying? Because you ain't putting no boundaries on shit that you was doing. When this card, like I said, just like the bad bitch don't pop out for nothing, head honcho don't leave the crib for nothing. If you make head honcho pull up on your deck and pull up in your reading, he coming to tell you, hey my nigga, get your shit in order, get your household in order. You know what I'm saying? This to get your household in order card. Can't nobody get that household in order like a good father. You get what I'm saying? The kids gonna love mama more because she more nurturing, she more fun, she relatable. But can't nobody tell the kids to go to bed like a nigga, like that masculine energy can. You get what I'm saying? So, and like I said, don't take the example as take it with a grain of salt. You get what I'm saying? The masculine energy I'm speaking of can go for anybody. Like I said, women included. I would say even more so now than ever. Right now, the way they got this shit flip-flop right now, a lot of bitches is showing more masculine energy than niggas is showing masculine energy, just because that's just how they got it set up. They want it flip-flopped and shit, and niggas playing it right along with that shit. So the way that motherfuckers got it right now, bitches is showing way more masculine energy than niggas anyways. You get what I'm saying? Like, It's the niggas acting like bitches these days. Like, so, that, like I said, that go into this car. Like I said, we can hop into the Terror. Like I said, I'm 10 minutes in. This one shouldn't be this long. But like I said, once again, we're going to hop into Terror by Tina Gong. It's like the 4th, 5th video, so you should know Tina by now. You should know Tina first name basis by now, fucking with me. Like I said, this her interpretations. I'm just gonna pop in and see how I compare to my shit, just for another thought. You know what I'm saying? Another brain, throw another brain at you. And yeah, she basically saying the same shit. Some of the points that she talking about is creating structure and process, getting disciplined, authority. Some keywords is authority, structure, logic. Now, logic is something I didn't get to touch on, but logic is a masculine energy thing because, like I said, a lot of times feminine energy can get lost in emotion. You get what I'm saying? Feminine energy is big on deep on emotion. So sometimes logic isn't always present. With masculine energy, the presence of logic presents itself. You get what I'm saying? So like so you think, like you said, ain't nothing more logical than getting your shit structured and getting disciplined and getting organized. You get what I'm saying? All of that shit go into logic, because if you logically thinking, that's usually the best course of action for anything. Doing shit sloppily ain't gonna never get shit done. Well, I guess if you're an artist, but logic is definitely some masculine energy. I'm not saying women don't have logic, but like when you deep diving into that feminine energy, it gets so deep into the emotions that sometimes logic don't always play a huge part. You know what I'm saying? Protection is a word that she got on here too. You know what I'm saying? And that's something you want to watch with this card. Like I said, now I don't like to get into the reversals, but I touch on them just a tad on the first go around. You know, with that protection, it can be overprotective. You get what I'm saying? You can get to the point with this card. If you pull this card on the flip, you slide this motherfucker on the flip. You get what I'm saying? You could pull this motherfucker and you get to a point where you overbearing, or like almost like the Empress when you get the flip. You like I said, some of the points she's talking about. You can get to the point where, or you can get overbearing, but even more so with this card, that's more so in the Empress. More so with this card, I say, is if you catch this card flip on the flip for a quick message, if you catch this motherfucker on the flip, basically what that's saying is you need to speak up, or you need to create some boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you catch it regular, it's basically saying get disciplined and all that shit. But if you catch it on the flip, it basically means you not in control of your own shit. You not running your household. You not controlling. You not steering your own shit. It's somebody else making decisions and speaking up for you, and you need to use your own voice. Well, like I said, I don't really want to get into the reversals till I come back around. So just dealing with this shit straight up in its true essence. Like I said, getting disciplined, using logic to organize and set up structure and set up boundaries to get you to so you can achieve whatever you're going. Like I said, we on the fool's journey right now. We on the 21 card fool's journey, and right now this is a card 4 or 5. Everyone look at it. People don't usually count the fool card, so this will probably be number 4. You get what I'm saying, in the deck. So, like I said, you taking steps right here. So this is like when you grow some nads. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if the Empress card is when you like, you enjoying life and shit. That's kind of like when you go to middle school. You get what I'm saying? Like, you kind of getting a taste. You starting to get a taste of what life is about. You know what I'm saying? And this card right here is like 6, 7, like 7th grade a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you starting to grow some nads. You starting to, you know what I'm saying? You starting to talk back to your parents spiritually. Like, cause you gotta take the reins. You can't let Jesus take the wheel. That's one of the worst lines that you can say. You gotta take the wheel with this card. You got what I'm saying? Taking the wheel is setting your boundaries. It's setting your discipline. It's being your own authority, your own father figure. You get what I'm saying? Being your own Saturn. Saturn is in everybody's chart. You get what I'm saying? No matter where it's placed, Saturn is in everybody's chart, teaching them hard lessons. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, and I'm going through my Saturn return right now. But, you know, it ain't nothing to be scared of. It's just something you got to be prepared for. You can't come to it playing. You gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? You have to be diligent and set up some structure for yourself. Like I said, because shit only finna get deeper on the journey. So this card is important. Like I said, every card is important. Like I said, if you skip the Empress card on the journey, then you would never know the beauties of life. You won't be never taking in shit. You never would you would be a nigga that never produce anything, never bring nothing to life. You get what I'm saying? If you don't have the magician card, then you would never know how to use your power in this world. You'll never know what your powers even is spiritually. You get what I'm saying? So like this card, it kind of end the household. You get what I'm saying? Because the magician is kind of like the toddler. You get what I'm saying? And then you got the high priestess. That's kind of like the 5-year-old, the 5-6-year-old. Then you got the empress. You get what I'm saying? That's like, that's like you in elementary school. You get what I'm saying? You understanding, you realizing the beauties of life. You realizing you gaining friends and you getting that type of shit popping. You get what I'm saying? And my bad. And like I said, this card is like almost like I said, you going into middle school. You get what I'm saying? Like 6th, 7th grade. This the end of the household. The empress, like I said, the magician is like the child, and then the big brother would be the high priestess or big sister, and then you got the empress, that'll be the mother, and then the father will be the emperor. And this kind of ends the household, and then we finna get outside the household. You get what I'm saying? So this is like learning this getting all your foundation in order. Now that you got all your tools together, now you know how to have fun. Now you gotta know when to have fun. You get what I'm saying? Now that you know how to kick it, you gotta know when to kick it. You know what I'm saying? The first time you get drunk, you probably be like, oh yeah, damn, it's lit. But now you gotta see how your body react and see, all right, when should I get drunk? Should I only go out on weekends so I don't be hungover during the work week and blah blah blah? This is the know when. You know what I'm saying? You know how with the empress, and it's the know when. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, this one we ain't need to be too long. This was the emperor, or I like to call it head honcho, leader of the team.